All right, thanks for joining me. This is Rob Snowhite, the fly fishing consultant, and this is a tutorial on how to tie the Snowhite DamselFly. It is single-handedly the most productive fly I've ever tied and ever fished. You can strip it, you can dead drift it, you can nymph it under an indicator, you can have it under a popping bug behind a streamer, however you want. It catches just about everything we fished for. It's easier for me to tell you what it hasn't caught than what it has. So let me show you what we use to make this fly. We're going to use a size 10 shrimp caddis hook. We're going to use hairline dubbin, multicolored crystal flash. We are going to use a big plume of ostrich. This is from the Bear's Den, from the fly fishing show in New Jersey. This is a $6 one. They're usually about $3.99. This one's a little expensive, but it's nice. It's got very nice long fibers. I'm going to use Uni 6/0 red thread, and I use the right bobbin. It's my new little toy. My scissors are going to be new cast. They're nice ergonomic. They're easy to use. They're sharp, and when I put them down at a fly tying event, I know they're mine because these are relatively new and not everybody has them. You can get those at newcast.us. So let's tie this fly. I'm going to try and go slow, and then I will just go ahead and redo one for the second time around so you can see how I tie it. Just start your thread off, a couple wraps. If you want, you can go ahead and cut the tag end. These are silver bead chains from the Home Depot. They come in a 15-foot strand. They are bright silver. They also come in bronze and gold. They come in a 15-foot strand. Now I have my Krystal flash tied, taped down to my Regal vise, so I know exactly how much I need. It's about 1 inch, and if you use a Regal vise, it approximately is the length of behind the eyes to your spring. Now I'm going to take a nice long set of plumes, about 5 or 6. Make sure they're all just about lined up. What I'm going to do is put these in my mouth and wet them so they're easier to work with. And then from there, we're just going to tie it down. 1, 2, 3. Pull the rest back, wrap back towards the bend. Wrap back up towards the eyes, and then we're going to take all of that extra material, which is going to form the body, and just wrap that. You can double it, you can triple it, doesn't really matter for this fly. You can see how easy it is to tie this fly. It's extremely effective. It's my #1 go-to for shad, bluegill. It catches largemouth, striped bass. All right, it's pretty much done. I'm going to fold this back over the eyes, wrap it twice, 1, 2. Cut that. If it's long enough, you can save that and use it for tail material on a future one. And then let's just form a little nose here. All you have to do is half hitch. And that is it. That is the Snowhite Damsel, the most effective fly I have ever come across for multi-species in fresh and salt water. And let's tie it again. If you're confident you got that, fine, turn it off. But let's tie it one more time. If you want to get it more of an actual DamselFly size, drop down to a smaller hook. Get smaller bead chain. I buy my bead chain in bulk. I get the size that comes. You can go to beadchain.com and get a 100-foot spool. I do that for my larger bead chain. Okay. We're going to cut the Krystal flash. What the Krystal flash does, it just kind of poofs up the tail a little bit. Gives it a little bit more thickness. You could add more if you want, but 3 strands is what I use. I wet this, make sure these are lined up. I'll be tying these at the Lancaster and Winston-Salem fly fishing show coming up. You can buy them from me there. You can watch me tie them in person. Hopefully you've tied them and fished them by then, and you can tell me how great they were. And I pretty much only tie it in Chartreuse. So when I go into a well-stocked fly shop and I see a big plume on the wall, I'm going to buy it. I usually go to Melinda's, All Seasons, Urban Angler. Those are the shops. And then I hit up pretty much every single plume that's on sale at the Somerset show. The eyes not only give it weight, but it actually does form an insect-looking eye. And in the water, it flips the fly over, and it rides like that. So that is the Snowhite Damsel. Hope you enjoyed watching this. If you need more information, robsnowhite.com, at robsnowhite on Twitter, fly fishing consultant on iTunes and on Facebook. Thanks so much.